and hopefully end the week on a good note today. Let me get the screen up here. Okay, we're starting the day green. Do you have a win from pre-market? Big thing to note, though, is I want you to keep in mind how slow this week has been. It's been a pretty green week, but it's been a very slow week. It's been a very, very slow week. Not much follow-through. Not a whole lot of opportunity. Very choppy. And so it is Friday today. And what that usually means is a little bit less opportunity. So we'll see what comes of it. But for right now, I'm expecting hopefully a just easier day to end the week out. We've got some good opportunities. We saw a lot of momentum start to pour back into the market yesterday with ASTS and CING in the afternoon, which is a great sign. And so hopefully we can do something with these today. CING looks pretty active here going into the bell. We already have a win on CING this morning from 9.14 to about $10. So played it for a pretty nice little win earlier in pre-market. Looks like it's one to watch today out of the open too, so it looks pretty good. We'll be keeping a pretty close eye on this one after 9:30 there. I want to watch it really close after the open. As of right now, I don't know how I want to watch it yet, but I do want to keep my eyes on it. Let's see. I mean, honestly, it's too early to tell right now. I wish that I could give a plan, but it's going to have to be over $10. I can tell you that. It's going to have to be over $10. Every time we're like jumping over that 10 spot, we're finding sellers. And so I've got to see this base over the 10s later this morning. I don't like it anywhere lower. I do not like this anywhere lower. So I've got to see a base over the 10s to like this. This is on CING. And if we can't get that base over the 10s, just leave it be. Leave it alone. So leading gap for CING needs to base over at the 10s. I don't like it anywhere lower at all. But over the 10s, I do like it. So if we can base over 10s later, then we can watch it. Right now, it is to be determined. All right, to be determined. I wish we had a plan on it, but it is just way too early. We keep on finding sellers there, and so for that reason, we've got to see it set up a bit better later. ZCAR. First off, this chart looks insane. This chart looks wild. Super, super beat down on the daily. Let's see, we're up at 20 cents this morning. Definitely want to watch it. Let's see, 18 cents. So similar to CING, I like the setup. I need to see it base a bit more over VWAP. If it can base over VWAP, we can play it over 18 cents. Got to be over 18 cents. And you've got range here to 25 and 30 to the upside. This is on ZCAR. All right, above 18 cents. Range is 225 and 30 cents on ZCAR. Over 30 cents, you've got the range to about 45 cents. That's a bit out of the question today, but if it does go stupid, then that's your range. Let's see. Seal, not a fan. Riley. Look at the move on Riley here. I saw this earlier this morning, but I don't think that I liked it today because all it has done is reclaimed this gap down from yesterday, because yesterday it gapped from $7 down into the 4s. All it's done here is just reclaim the move from yesterday, and so there's not really, you know, like range per se. There's not range per se. So I would be leaving this one alone today. I wish we could play it because this move in pre-market looks pretty good. But when you zoom out and look at the bigger picture here, all it's done is just kind of make back that move from yesterday to the downside. So I don't like that. That's on Riley. As strong as it does look in pre-market, there's just no range. Let's see, SPCB, Planet Labs, PL. That thing ran big yesterday afternoon and just gave back all of its gains so quickly. GOVX, again, monkeypox theme or mpox, whatever people are calling it now. This traded okay yesterday. Price action's usually an issue. It looks like, looking at price action, it wasn't too bad yesterday. It was not too bad. Now, SIGA, which is the other mpox ticker, gapped down heavily yesterday due to top line data. And so this is kind of your lone runner when it comes to the whole mpox theme right now. It's this GOVX. Now, do I like it today? It's not a bad look. The daily still looks okay. The daily's not too shabby. If it can continue to base over the 340s, it's not a bad look. It's not a bad look. I wouldn't even mind playing it either if we could maybe get it up over 370. So I'm almost tempted to watch this one today. I'll say watch it over 350. Let's see. Yeah, I'll watch it over 350 today. It really is not a bad look. If it can base and we see some decent buying pressure out of the open today, look for pullbacks. It does have range back up into the highs from yesterday, up into the 4s, 410, 440. And again, just following the theme here with the whole monkeypox hype right now, or I should say fear right now. They actually declared it a global emergency. Go figure. Round 2 or round, what is this, round 3, round 4? Just in time for the upcoming election too. Go figure. GOVX though, I do like it. Above 350 for the range here today to 4 and 440. If we have better volume after the bell. Let's see what else we've got. So far we've got 3 FFIE on the top gainer list. This thing's at 13 cents now. That is crazy. Thing is just getting smoked. Let's see. Last few gappers here, then we'll go ahead and go over the nightly watch list. Looks like we should have probably 7 tickers for pre-market to watch into the open today. JD. Up in pre-market, I'm assuming. Hold on, let's see. Few price target upgrades as well. How did it trade yesterday? Barcodey. Leave it alone. I always look, and if it barcodes day 1, it's going to barcode day 2. 90% of the time, so I just leave it alone. Let's see. Baba. Up on earnings. Have we got anything to watch on Baba? Over yesterday's highs is kind of tempting. Over 80, what is it, 82 bucks, 80, 81.90. Over 81.90, you may have a look here for the range to 83.40. 83.40 to 85.40 on Baba. Honestly, I like it, yeah. I like that. If we watched over yesterday's highs, I really don't mind that. So we can watch it for a pivot. Similar to Nike today, I want to watch Baba for the pivot over that high from yesterday over 81.90. I would say look for the break over that 81.90. Max risk, I would say maybe look at like an 81.80 or 81.75. I'll go more towards like an 81.78. So look for the break. Break of yesterday high. Max risk being 81.78. I want to see that pivot over yesterday's highs. For the range to 83.40 and 85.40. And that is on Baba. Really similar setup to Nike, which we're watching today as well. Let's see, do we have any other gappers this morning to look at? Any other gappers? I do not think that we do, and I don't see anything else. So let's go ahead and go over our nightly watch list for today. which should give us probably 3 more setups. I know we're going to be watching ASTS today pretty heavily. Let's go ahead and pull these up. So GTEC we don't like for today. We played this yesterday afternoon really, really well. Played it from 222 all the way up into the 250s. That was an awesome trade yesterday afternoon after its earnings report, but weak this morning, no trade. ASTS, though, does look amazing. I do want to watch this today. This is going to be probably my top watch today. I want to see this hold over 30 bucks. Keep it simple. I just want to see it hold off the lows there from pre-market this morning, hold over 30 bucks. It's got the range here. It's got range back up into the test here on, what do you have, like 33 bucks. You've got 32.70. If it breaks 32.70, you've got clear skies to 36. So you've definitely got the range on ASTS. Needs to hold above 30 bucks. For the range here, 230, 270, 236. That's a really good look. This is a really, really good look on ASTS. There's a lot of hype around this as well. Overall, this could be a good opportunity today, but it is a bit crowded, so you've got to keep that in mind. Be patient, picky, wait for the proper entry to come to you. Don't chase it. All right, don't chase it. There's probably going to be opportunity on it. Yesterday, this thing was nuts. I was watching this thing for pullbacks yesterday morning. It was what, like 1040, and the price was like what, 26 bucks a share. And even then, I thought I was overextended, but surely I was wrong and ended up running another 40%. I just couldn't believe. I mean, the fact that ASTS was up already 20% yesterday morning in the first hour of the bell, and I wouldn't have thought for a second that it would have ended up running another 40%. I mean, it's crazy. It is crazy. So definitely a big move there yesterday. I want to watch it again today. Should be some opportunity there, hopefully. I guess we'll find out here soon, and hopefully get a play on it. Nike we want to watch today. Looks like it popped in pre-market a little bit this morning. And honestly, let me see how it traded yesterday. Okay, it wasn't too bad. I was looking at pre-market price action, and it has like no volume. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love this. I don't love this because of pre-market, honestly. I don't love it. I don't think it's one that I want to prioritize today. I don't like how it trades, and I also don't like pre-market here. Lumen I wanted to watch today out of... Wow, okay, gap down here this morning. No trade here. I wanted to watch it off the 540s. We actually already dropped and pivoted back below that demand zone from yesterday. Now got supply stacked overhead. I don't like this anymore. So we've actually only got 5 setups to watch into the open today, which isn't a bad thing. I'd rather have a few less and just really zone in on these setups. Let me get these pulled up here real quick. But it looks like really top watches for me. CING and ASTS, I feel like, can really just make your day. CCAR, possibly. But ASTS and CING really look good. They really do look fantastic. So, crossing my fingers we can play these today. They look great. Plenty of volume. Should have, I mean, way more than decent enough liquidity. It looks great. Price action's clean. We traded CING yesterday for profit a few times. And like I said, ASTS, we didn't get a chance to play it because we never got a decent pullback. But should get to play it today as long as all things align. Let me get these setups pulled up here. CING with some volume into the bell there. Looks good. But those are my top 2 watches, and I think we're really going to get some good opportunities on them today. To hopefully secure a decent green day into the weekend. So far this week, though, we have got a small green day Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, big green day on Monday. So hopefully we can sandwich those small green days with some big green days Monday and Friday and end the week on a really good note. I'm hoping that we can. But obviously we're kind of stuck with our hands tied behind our back. Whatever the market wants to give us, then we'll just have to take it and do what we can with it. So hopefully today we do get some opportunity with these 2 stocks. There's a lot of social media hype on ASTS because of the move yesterday. So hopefully we get something there today. Hopefully there's a little bit of something we can catch. And if not, CING, I think we've got quite a bit of range on CING, don't we? Yeah, really, you've got 12s and 14s on CING, so you have the range on that. As long as it can base over the 10s like we mentioned a few minutes ago. So again, this has range to 12s and 14s on CING. I'd keep an eye on this for pullbacks over the 980s into the open today. But again, top watches are ASTS and CING. Already have one trade on CING, which I did alert this morning. And that is it so far. We've got about 10 minutes until the open. And as a quick reminder, like we do every single morning, if you are new, make sure you're not trading the first day. Make sure you take the time to go through the Start Here category. Read through it all. Take the time to understand it. And just take your time. Take your time. Don't jump in if you don't know what you're doing, right? And expect not to lose money, right? At least go through all the channels first. Ask questions if you have any. Then you can get started once you're comfortable. And apart from that, if you get any DMs or friend requests from anybody with a username, Kev, or anybody trying to act like they're me, block them, report them, and don't fall for it. We had somebody fall for it this week. Don't want it to happen again. And just have a good day today. No forcing, no chasing. And of course, don't try and force your way into a setup that you can't properly manage. So if a trade happens too quickly, if I take an entry and boom, the entry's gone, just watch, right? You're only exposed to the risks that you expose yourself to. So for that reason, make sure you're only taking entries on stocks that you can personally trade to your best ability. Don't chase and force anything. Make sure you're sizing properly as well. We've got about 10 minutes until the open. Make sure all of these charts are pulled up on your screens, at least marked up, so that whenever you do pull them up on your screens, they're already ready to go. You know what you're looking for. Because we have less than 10 minutes left. If you guys have any questions as well, let me know. And I will help you before the bell. Those of y'all on TikTok, I'm going to shut down that stream right now. We've gone over about 5 setups for the open today. And to watch me trade live, make sure you do claim your 7-day free trial before the weekend. Should be a great day today with ASTS and CING. So good luck, happy trading, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Peace, guys.